Ich grüße euch, edle Damen und Herren, und heiße euch herzlich willkommen zurück im Grundkurs Gaming und zu Kingdom Come Deliverance. Wir sind im wunderschönen Ratei. Es ist inzwischen, gleich Mittag. Wir haben noch ein bisschen was zu tun. Wir müssen mit Alex reden, um zu sehen, wer welchen Job von den Skalitzer Flüchtlingen bekommt. Gesucht sind eine Köchin und 3 Wasserträger und 2 Exkrementträger.
I hope I can be of some humble service to you.
Übertreib nicht, Alex.
I'd like to ask about our former neighbours. There are jobs here for some of them, and I have to pick people.
The bailiff told me about it. He still wants our people to do the knacker's job?
But what of it? It will benefit everyone.
Not everyone. There's not enough work for everyone, and no one wants to do the knacker's job.
Okay,
I'm also looking for a cook. Do you know of a good cook who's looking for work?
Well, there's Agnes. I've heard she can cook better than anyone. Only...
Well, what's the problem? Did something happen to her?
No, it's just that I haven't seen her around here for ages. I believe she's cooking for the local parish priest and living at the presbytery. So I don't think she's in need of work.
Okay, gut.
So, do you know who's most in need of some coin and is fit for hard work?
Everyone's in need of coin, but not everyone is fit for such work.
But who should I talk to then? Where will I find them?
I'll talk to them myself and send them to meet you in front of the Rathaus, so they'll all be in one place. It'll take me a while, though.
But having a job could save someone's life.
Water carrying, maybe. But if they have to do a job that's not fit for a decent person, only for the knacker or the executioner's servant?
So you think there's no point in it? That it's better to beg than have a job, even if it is hauling shit?
You forget that that's a job for the knacker's hired hand, not for displaced people. When we return to Skalitz, they'll never be able to rid themselves of the stink.
Thanks. I'll go.
Okay. Keiner will diesen Job machen. Also, wir haben ja auch schon gehört, ne, die Schinder, also die Leute, die halt wirklich diese ganz einfachen Arbeiten machen, die wohnen alle außerhalb der Städte. Achso, Agnes ist natürlich da drin. Zusammen mit den Henkern und so, ne? Also die ganzen unbeliebten Jobs, die echt niemand machen möchte.
Eternal rest grant unto them, O Lord, and let the perpetual light shine upon them. And may the souls of all the faithful departed, through the mercy of God, rest in peace. Amen.
So, fertig gebetet, da können wir mal mit ihr reden.
Are you Agnes, who works at St. James?
I am. Or I did, before those devils rolled in and burnt down Skalitz. Why do you ask?
I'm looking for a good cook and housekeeper, and everyone I asked sent me to you.
Oh, I've been blessed by God.
So it seems. Anyway, the local merchant wants someone who can cook food fit for nobility and take care of his household.
Well, Father Francis was very fond of good food, but I can't just go serve someone else.
Okay.
Why not?
Because I'm still Father Francis's housekeeper.
But I heard he fled and isn't coming back.
Don't pay any attention. They're just rumors. I'm still his housekeeper.
Where's Father Francis now?
Ja.
I don't know. The last time I saw him, he was going to confession in Sassau. But that was before all these terrible things happened. I've heard no word of him since then.
Does he go to Sassau often? Where does he stay when he's there?
Not so often. About once a month. He always used to stay in the inn near the monastery, so he wouldn't have far to go.
I'll ask around about what happened to Father Francis. I'll let you know.
Okay, das wird also ein bisschen komplizierter. Also der Skalitzer Pfarrer ist das, Pater Franziskus. Großartig. Das ist natürlich nicht so ganz gelaufen, wie ich mir das gedacht habe. So, das Rathaus. Mal sehen, ob wir da schon Arbeiter haben. Cornelius. Ja, mit dir auch, Cornelius. Ich rede mal mit ihm.
Good day to you.
Okay, also wir müssen wahrscheinlich warten, bis Alex hier ist. Das heißt, wir können uns noch ein bisschen prügeln. Und zwar mit diesem Mann hier, mit Stefan.
My humble greetings. How may I serve you?
How does life in Rattay suit you?
And them Rattay folk would rather drive us out of here. They won't give us no work, and they won't let us beg. So what are we supposed to do? Fucking war.
Did you find out what actually happened?
They say Sigismund is at war with the Czech lords and abducted the king. And our lord sides with Wenceslas.
Na super.
You're Stephen, aren't you? Milan tells me he won't fight me until I beat you.
Oh, yeah? And why would you want to? Well, never mind. I'll fight you if you pay me. What do you say?
Ja klar, kein Problem. Ich glaube, wir haben inzwischen über 2000 oder 3000 Groschen. Ich kann gleich mal nachgucken. Also wir können uns das schon leisten. Ah, da ist er wieder. Und ich gucke nach unten. Ups. Keine Glanzparade hier. Ja.
Show what you're made of.
Au. Ja, mit den Schlagkombos irgendwie habe ich es noch nicht so. Nix ist. Na komm schon, schlag doch zu. Okay, da konnten wir auch mal ein bisschen greifen tatsächlich. So. Wir haben ihm gerade zugesetzt. Da werden wir ihn jetzt nicht zur Ruhe kommen lassen. Und das hätte funktioniert. So, und heute zeige ich euch noch mal ein bisschen, das habe ich ja beim letzten Mal nicht gemacht, wie es hier aussieht. Und da sehen wir hier unten auch tatsächlich ein kleines Flüchtlingslager. Oh, ob ich denen was wegesse einfach, könnte ich eigentlich mal machen. Ach, zum Schmied wollte ich noch, um meine Sachen reparieren zu lassen. Na gut, kann ich bei Gelegenheit mal machen. So, wo will ich denn als nächstes hin? Mit Milan kämpfen auf jeden Fall, den Bogenschießwettkampf. Und ansonsten haben wir hier gar nichts mehr zu tun. Ja, dann würde ich sagen, krabbel ich mal hier hinauf. Und wir kämpfen gegen Milan, dann sind wir ja schon wieder hier unten. Na toll. Und dann muss ich mal gucken, wo ich meinen Gambeson reparieren lassen kann und meine Brigantine. So, da haben wir es. Wasserträger. Ja, die müssen echt immer bis ganz runter zum Fluss. Der ist hinten bei der Mühle halt. Also schon ein kleines Stückchen. Und deswegen sind hier auch immer so viele Leute unterwegs. Letztens ist mir hier auch nachts der Müller und Theresa sind mir hier begegnet. Da war ich ein bisschen überrascht, ehrlich gesagt. Aber na gut, was soll's. So, schön sauber machen hier, damit unser Charisma auch nicht so niedrig sinkt. So, wo ist er denn, der gute Milan? Irgendwo hier auf diesem Hof, in diesem Hof, denke ich. Das ist ein Wächter.
How are you, Henry?
Oh, mir geht's gut, mir geht's gut. Wer bist du denn? Der Metzger. Nee, mit dem Metzger will ich gerade gar nichts. Aber Milan schläft vielleicht noch, wenn er nur nachts rauskommt. Er könnte definitiv gut sein. Du bist doch Milan. Habe ich auch gleich an der Mütze erkannt.
God grant you health. How may I help you?
Ich will kämpfen.
You gave those two a pretty good hiding, and I made a groschen or two in bets. You Skalitz fellows are good for my purse.
Ja, sehr schön. Wieso bezahlen wir die Leute eigentlich, damit die gegen uns kämpfen? Schon, tritt zu, Henry. Ja.
I'll slaughter.
Ja, wie gesagt, mit den Schlagkombos habe ich es noch nicht so. Mit den Kontern auch nicht. So, der ist schon ein bisschen eine andere Nummer als die anderen beiden. Ja, Schlagkombo würde ich auch gerne können. Kann ich nicht. So, das war mal ein guter Konter hier. So, und jetzt lassen wir den Typen am besten nicht mehr zum Ausruhen kommen. Ah, fast. So, jetzt müssen wir erstmal ein bisschen ausruhen.
No more fooling around.
Ja, irgendwie hat es mit dem Konter schon wieder nicht geklappt. Vorhin habe ich es mal hinbekommen. Au! Na komm schon, nochmal. Aua, das hat wehgetan.
Is that the best you can do?
Weiß ich nicht. Ist es? Vielleicht. So, dann komm mal. Er will nicht. Dann machen wir halt. Ja. Dann fangen wir uns wieder so eine Combo. Scheiße. Da war ich echt ein bisschen langsam gerade. Au. Ja, au. Ne, dieses Grappeln. Das tut immer echt weh. Ah, wir haben gerade eine neue Faustkampfstufe bekommen. Ah. Ah, ah. Jetzt will er es wissen hier. Jetzt meint das ernst. Aua.
Lost your wind?
Durchatmen. Ach, und dann greift er immer. Das wäre eine Sache, die würde ich auch gerne können. Ah, da habe ich den Block verpasst. Ah. Sehr schön. Da sind jetzt Leute am Rathaus angekommen gerade. Ah. Ja, dann greift er mich. Das ist natürlich äußerst unschön. Aua. Ah, will der nicht mal langsam? Ich meine, ich glaube, wir haben den schon ganz gut runtergehauen. So, jetzt haben wir ihn. Plündern? Nee, eigentlich... Oh. Wenn ich schon mal die Gelegenheit habe, warum nicht? Mach's gut, Digga. Ups. So, damit haben wir jetzt Zugang zu seinem Haus. Und die Leute sind da. Wie spät ist es inzwischen? Ach, nicht mal nachmittags. Perfekt. Und jetzt haben wir hier aber irgendeine Quest begonnen. Mehr Kämpfe, glaube ich. Ähm, mehr Kämpfe. Ja, wo denn? Man weiß es nicht. So, auf jeden Fall haben wir den guten Mann einfach beklaut. Ist natürlich auch nicht die feine Art, aber hey, was soll ich machen? Von irgendwas muss ich ja auch leben. Und wir wissen ja auch, wo er wohnt. Das heißt, wir kommen theoretisch sogar in sein Haus rein. Und können da klauen, wenn wir da Bock drauf haben. Und ich meine, warum nicht? Wenn wir schon seine Schlüssel und alles haben. Und er hier sich an den Flüchtlingen eine goldene Nase verdient. Vielleicht finden wir ja da irgendwas Nützliches. So, einmal kurz waschen. Unser Pferd steht die ganze Zeit hier rum. Bestimmt kriegen wir da irgendwann ein Parkticket noch. So, dann schauen wir mal, wer sich hier eingefunden hat.
Henry,
Von da ist Alex, ne? Ne, Spartek. Und Pickel. 4 Leute habe ich hier.
good day to you. What do you need?
So, einmal Wasser
You're
tragen,
here
bitte.
about the water carrying?
Aye. I can haul water all day long.
So, do you want the job? There's plenty of other folk that will take it if you don't.
I do. I want it. What do I have to do?
So tell me, what was your trade before?
I was a miner, then a farm laborer, then I was a servant, then I fled from Skalitz and ended up here.
Quite the factotum, aren't you? Was none of those jobs good enough for you?
I liked them all, but they were always sending me to do something else. Pickman, they'd say. Leave this and go and do that.
Pickman. That's your name?
Actually, my real name's Vassal, but they call me Pickman.
Is that German?
No. It's from when I was in the mines, digging with a pick.
Okay. Du sprichst nicht mit dem Vogt, ja.
What happened with the bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
That peacock what was strutting up and down and shouting at everyone? He told me he'd no time to listen to a buffoon like me. So I shut my mouth.
Ja, okay, cool.
How are you holding up anyway?
What can I tell you? I've seen better days for sure.
So, mal gucken, ob er,
Besides water, you could carry, you could empty latrines.
What? Carry shit? That'd be a new one for me. Though, it's not a thing I'd go around boasting about.
So you're keen on carrying water?
I've been keen on it since I got up this morning.
And you had another job before this morning, or what?
No. I was just joking.
okay.
That's enough for now.
So, we're agreed then? When do I start working?
Look, the bailiff is the one who'll decide after I report back to him.
So, I might not get the job? I'll be in the shit if I don't. Understand?
Also, Pickel machen wir zum Latrinenträger, glaube ich. Der hat damit nicht so das Problem.
You just going to pretend I'm not here?
Good health to you.
Are you here on account of the water carrying?
Yes, I am.
Talking to me?
My name is Vincent.
Nice to meet you. I'll ask a few questions and we'll see. All right?
Fine.
You just
Ask
going
away.
to pretend I'm not here?
Henry, I'm glad you came.
What did you do before this?
I work for my father.
Doing what? Who's your father, anyway?
He's...
Am I invisible?
He was Moimir. We had a farm near Skalitz.
Really? His farmhands came to the tavern a lot, but I never saw you there.
You just going to pretend
I
I'm
don't
not
go to
here?
taverns.
Okay.
How are you holding up?
Well,
Not
I'm alive.
talking to me?
but I miss my father. And the farm, too.
Hey, Henry's come
But
to
Ma
see
says
us.
there's no use dwelling on it. Life must go on.
What happened with Bailiff? He couldn't get a word out of anybody.
I don't know. I didn't talk to him at all.
Okay.
So you're probably here about carrying water, right?
Aye. I want to carry water.
That's all? You've nothing more to add?
That's what's needed, ain't it?
Okay.
That's enough for now.
Ich werde ihn nicht ausnehmen, glaube ich. Antonia. Ah, ich habe sogar 6 Leute zur Auswahl.
Good day to you.
You're here about the water carrying?
I am. Where do I get some pails?
Hold your horses. We haven't decided yet who gets the job. I have to ask you a few things first.
What for? I can handle the job. But ask away.
What trade did you do before?
Henry's come to see us.
I worked in the mines, at the winch. You've heard of Tonda the winch, right? Strong as a bull.
Okay.
The name sounds familiar. You were one of the new miners, weren't you?
I was. I came last autumn. The winter was mild enough to work the mines, and I showed everyone I was a hard worker. So did I get the job?
We're not finished yet.
Also ich glaube, der kann anpacken, ne?
And how are you holding up?
Not very well. I'll tell you that. I help out with something every once in a while and get some money for it. But it's not enough. Especially when the dice don't fall in my favor.
Sure. And have you tried looking for other work?
What for? They'll get the mines running again, and I'll have a real man's job.
Der verzockt sein Geld leider.
And what about soldiering? That's real man's work, isn't it?
It is, and I'd be good at it. When I land a punch, you'd think you were kicked by a horse, which I once showed to a soldier I fell out with over a game of dice. Only, I'm too smart for soldiering.
No doubt.
Okay.
Are you here because you want to carry water?
Well, I'd rather be back at the winch. Turning it so fast I'd make everyone's head spin. But now I want to carry water at least, since there's some money in it.
I heard you lot don't want to talk to the bailiff.
I don't know much about that. The others didn't talk to him, so I kept my mouth shut as well. That's the way we do it at the mines. He didn't even really ask me anything anyway. Just mumbled something under his breath.
Well, there's also the option of carrying, shit.
Not a chance. I'm not carrying any shit around. And if anyone tries to make me, I'll break his legs.
Carrying shit is hard work. A job for a real man.
If you think it's so great, why don't you do it yourself?
I've got a job. But beggars can't be choosers.
So now I'm a beggar. Maybe I really should knock you on your ass.
Sorry, no offence.
Yeah.
How are you holding up?
Not very well.
Achso. Das hatten wir schon. Sorry.
It's a shame there isn't any real work for strong men.
Ain't that the truth? But as I've said, the mines will get repaired, and I'll have real work again.
I know everything I need.
So, can I go carry water then?
Not yet. I'll tell the bailiff and he'll choose.
Well, I hope he chooses me. Otherwise, I might be very angry.
If you think I'm afraid of you, you're mistaken.
We'll see.
Ich glaube, Tonda bekommt keinen Job heute. Habe ich hier noch mehr Leute oder sind das wirklich nur die
Hey,
6?
am I invisible or what?
Nein, sorry, Antonia. Ich bin ja schon bei dir.
What do you want?
I want to work. And I heard you're the one in charge of giving out jobs? Not the bailiff.
Das noch.
It's true. Do you know how to cook? If you know how to make food for nobles, then I might have something for you.
Where would I learn to cook food for nobles? I want to carry water.
Henry, I'm
But
glad
Alex
you
has
came.
already picked people who want to carry water.
He didn't ask me, though. So I came here myself.
Okay, schafft ihr das? Das ist Männerarbeit.
Be that as it may, I already have the people I need to carry water.
Good day, Henry.
And anyway, it's no job for a woman.
I'm strong enough to knock you on your arse, you pot.
Okay, vielleicht geben wir Antonia den Job.
He's dying.
Wer?
He's badly wounded.
Good day,
So
Henry.
poorly he's been in his bed for weeks. Unconscious most of the time.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Wer denn?
I already
Worum
owe the
geht's?
apothecary a small fortune. And he won't lift a finger for us now.
Okay.
What did you do in Skalitz?
I was at the silverworks, roasting the ore and washing it. My husband was at the
God
smelter.
save you, Henry.
Christ, things got very ugly there. I suppose that's where your husband was wounded? It's a miracle you managed to drag him all the way to Rattay.
What else could I do? Leave him there?
Okay, also ich glaube, die würde richtig anpacken. Ich suche eine Köchin, kann sie nicht, wissen wir
All
schon.
right. I'll think about it and talk to the bailiff.
And you'll tell him to take me, right?
Okay, also Antonia, auf jeden Fall. Gute Idee.
Good health to you.
You're interested in carrying water?
I am. It's about time something good came to decent folk.
I agree. Now, I'll ask you a few questions.
What? But I want the work and I deserve it. Keep your questions for good-for-nothings.
Okay.
What makes you so deserving? How did you make a living before this?
I was the owner of a mine. Well, I had a lease on it. But in our line of work, it amounts to the same thing.
The chief, eh? But have you ever hauled a bucket of ore up a hill?
There's no hill in a mine. Just a shaft with a winch.
It's hard work carrying water.
So is taking care of a mine.
It's not quite the same thing, is it? You need brawn to carry water, not brains.
I wasn't born a mine owner, you know. I've done my share of hauling.
Okay.
There's also the option of, emptying latrines.
Are you trying to insult me? That's no job for a decent Christian.
True. That's why it pays double.
Double, hey? Oh, that's not bad. But, for a man of my stature, no doubt there are more needy souls. Double.
Super.
How are you holding up in Rattay?
Not too well. I've tried offering my administrative abilities at the rat house, but the bailiff treats me like a peasant.
He's not an easy man to deal with, true enough. But if you show him what you're capable of...
Well, if he gives you a chance to show him...
And the bailiff complained he couldn't get a word out of you.
I refused to talk to him. Last time I did, he was vulgar, shouted and threatened to whip me. And then he comes and interrogates me.
Well, I can see how that would put you off him. What would you give me if I put in a good word for you?
Ach,
So that's how it is it? An honest person can't get a job, only one who'll stoop to bribing?
Come now. I just want to help, but I'll have my job cut out persuading the bailiff to take you.
All right. I don't have anything, but I know the armourer in Sassau, and he'll give you a good price if I have a word with him.
okay, das wäre doch cool.
Cheap armour might come in handy, all right? Done.
Done. As soon as I get the job, come and see me, and I'll tell you all about it.
Okay.
That's enough for now.
Also Cornelius kann auf jeden Fall auch schleppen. Er trägt vielleicht sogar Scheiße. Mal gucken. Felsen. Ach, den kennen wir doch auch schon.
Jesus Christ be praised.
You're one of the people interested in work?
Well, Alex told me that I'm supposed to ask about a job carrying water.
That's right. But first, I'll ask you a few questions. You are...
Peter. But everyone calls me Rock. There was more than enough Peters in the mines, and not just in the mines. So...
At the mines? So you're a miner?
That's right. I worked in the East Shaft, and I hope I'll be working there again. Now that I think of it, have you heard anything from their lordships? When will they open the mines again?
Nee.
I have no idea what their lordships plan to do about it.
All right. I just thought you might have heard something.
How badly do you want to carry water?
Well, right now there doesn't seem to be much work around for miners, and at least I can earn a few groschen.
It's not easy work, though. It's a long way to carry water.
Do you think it was easier in the mines? Digging through rock on your knees all day for months on end?
There's one more option. Carrying shit.
What? For the knacker?
It's a job.
But what would people say? I need money badly, but I couldn't go back to mining after that.
Echt nicht? Ja.
But it would be twice the pay.
The money would help, true enough. What about afterwards? I don't want to be carrying shit all my life.
Look at it this way. You'll earn double the money in the same time, or the same money in half the time. That's not bad, is it?
Well, you have a point. I could get it over and done with quickly, and... Alright, I'll take it.
Okay, Phasen macht das. Was
Do you want
jetzt?
something?
I'd like to ask a favor of you, Hal.
Of course. What is it?
Theresa.
I heard you're picking people to carry water. No one needs the job more than Antonia.
Weiß ich.
Adam never mentioned any Antonia.
I'm not surprised. But Antonia really needs that job.
And what's wrong with her husband?
He was cut down in the raid, and he's not getting any better. And Antonia has no money for treatment.
Okay.
Can she cook?
What's that got to do with carrying water?
Nothing, but there's a cook's job going too. Much easier than hauling water.
I don't know how good a cook she is, though. You'd better ask her yourself.
Leider gar nicht.
Do you think she'll be able to handle carrying those buckets? It's quite far, and up that hill.
She's no princess. She's tough enough.
Okay.
All right. I'll bear it in mind.
Bear it in mind? What does that mean?
It means I'll think about it. The bailiff has the last word.
Well, if he's got something against giving the job to a woman, then try and get Vincent in at least. He might not have anyone on their deathbed, but his mother has no one else.
How are you, Henry?
Okay, eigentlich wollte ich noch mal mit Phasen kurz reden. Ja, also Phasen und Pickel tragen die Scheiße. Und Tonda bekommt keine Arbeit. Und dann müsste ich 5 Leute zusammen haben. Und die Folge ist schon wieder richtig lang, deswegen machen wir das hier schnell. Herr Vogt.
Good health to you.
I'd like to talk to you again about that job. That's all I need to know.
Good luck, then.
So, nee, ich habe die Träger ja schon zusammen. Alles gut.
I know everything I need to know to pick the carriers.
Splendid. I'll be glad to get this damn business off my back. So how have you decided?
So, how do we do this? Do I just give you their names, or should I send for them?
Just tell me their names and whether they should carry water or something else. Don't worry, I'll send for them.
Okay. Peter, der
Peter,
Felsen.
better known as Rock.
Peter? Rock? Didn't he get into a fight and injure his arm? Well, what should he do?
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job. Next?
So, Bartek.
Vincent, Moimir's son.
Vincent? Never heard of him. What do you think he should do?
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Cornelius.
Ah, Cornelius. I had him here once looking for a job. Where do you want to put him? I'd like to see him with buckets of shit.
Ja, das wäre super, aber der trägt Wasser.
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
Vasil goes by the moniker of Pickman.
Pickman. I hope he doesn't have a history of pickpocketing.
No. They call him Pickman because he worked in the silver mines, and he was very keen with the pick. So much so, he managed to chop off 2 of his fingers.
Well, he can't do too much damage with a bucket, I suppose. Where do you want to put him?
Carrying shit.
Good. One person for this job. Next?
Antonia.
What? A woman?
Yeah, is that a problem? You never said it had to be only men.
I didn't, but I kind of assumed it would be clear. It's a long walk with a heavy load, man's work.
Ich glaube, die schafft das.
She can handle the job, have no fear.
Let's hope so. You'll have to answer to me if she can't. Where do we put her, then?
To carry water.
So we have one person to carry water. Who's next?
That's it.
Good. All decided. Now about the cook's job.
Ja.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
Okay, gut. Haben wir das also geschafft? War langwierig auf jeden Fall. Beim nächsten Mal, mal kurz auf die Uhr schauen. Ja, das Bogen schießen und dann treffen wir uns mit Hans im Bad. Und ich werde zwischendurch noch die Rüstung reparieren lassen. Und dann sehen wir uns hoffentlich beim nächsten Mal. Ich bedanke mich bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Ich wünsche euch noch einen wunderschönen Tag und hoffe, dass ihr beim nächsten Mal wieder mit dabei seid. Gehabt euch wohl und bis dann.